right there is Michael's feet. Come on, little Father. He's right there is Moses' spot. Sit there. If you follow me, as I follow Christ, I guarantee unto you, there's plenty of room, amen, in heaven. You ain't got to worry about where to sit. You don't have to worry about anything in the place. Amen, because the Lord, amen, has designed, amen, heaven, amen, with a specific, amen, element, amen, that all, amen, will be satisfied. Can you shout yes in this place? Joshua is the equivalent of to the book of Ephesians in the New Testament. Because Joshua had a violent spirit. Amen. He was a young man. He didn't care what they thought or what they said. I think the other boys might have a violent spirit if they need to come out and attack something. I heard the reports of the money they were going down. And I heard the overseer say, she said, auxiliaries, are y'all listening? I heard her when she said, auxiliaries, are you listening? Deacon boys, deaconess boys, missionaries, preachers, all of y'all boys. Amen. I heard the ushers representing. I saw it with my own eyes. Amen. I believe the woman of God said they reached their goal. And she said we're going to do better next year. Amen. This is just a start. Amen. But I declare to you, amen, if you put your faith and your trust in God, amen, you can do a whole lot with a little. Amen. You don't need a whole gang of folk coming with you. They cause problems. They are roadblocks. They are hindrances. They are ditches. And they are a mess.
Amen.
I said ditches with a D. D-I-T-C-H-E-S. They will cause you to be derailed. They will cause you to have a train wreck. And what you should do when you recognize that spirit, you might have to tell them, baby, we don't mean no harm, but we might just have to throw you overboard. We got someplace we gotta go. And overseer Jones said we're going this direction. And you trying to go that direction. So we just might have to throw you overboard. Now see the man of God, he come up out of that ship himself. When they were up there casting lots trying to figure out whose God has done this to us. He said, don't look no further, I'm the one. He said, just throw me overboard. That's what we're going to do to you. We must throw you overboard. You can't stop this ship from rolling. Amen. Will you serve? To serve. Amen. I'm going to give you 3 points and I'm going to take my seat. To serve, you got to be, number one, you got to be spirit-filled. You cannot serve anything or anybody if you're not spirit-filled. Not in the house of God. Amen. Because we know one another by the... Come on, don't be afraid. We know one another by the... That's the only way I know overseer dog is by the Spirit. We know one another by the Spirit. If somebody walk up and start telling you about your overseer, you gotta say, I don't believe it. Nor do I receive it. And close your mouth there. Just like that. I know her spirit. And she's not privy to things like that. You ought to be able to say that about somebody. And then if you get them alone, you're like, now this is what I heard. So while we out in public, I'm defending you. I'm defending you. I'm defending you. I will not stand there and listen. Now, there's ones that had them itching the ear, and they want to get it off. I don't want to hear nothing that's going to vex my spirit. Or that cloud my judgment on my way to faith. We got some place to go. You don't have time for any food. Amen. What do you serve? So you got to be, number one, you got to have the spirit. Number two, you got to have humility. You must be humble. Humble is the way. A spirit of humility doesn't mean that you let people run over you. People who have a spirit of humility, they listen more than they talk. They listen more than they talk. Amen. They can listen and they understand and they listen to the problem. Somebody coming in wanting to sit in a certain place, I say, well, they always there. Some ushers are just filed. That's Sister Jones' seat, and we got to allow nobody to sit there. That's what they sometimes. But somebody with a spirit of humility will be like, I understand. Yes. Okay. All right. Let me see what I can do. And then you run down here. That was not presently available, but I have this. That's perfect for you. You got to know how to handle people. Make them think and feel like you are actually engaged when you know you weren't going to sit them there in the first place. You know you weren't going to sit them there because that's not it. But you want to, now we don't have a time, but we're like, let me just go down there and see if I can get in the mood. And you go down there and then when you come and leave on and do checking on you, you'll be all right. And then go back and say, that chick's taken, but I got this chick over here that's perfect for you. There's a way to handle every situation. I was in the hospital yesterday with my wife. She had left work, and I took her to the hospital and had heart, chest pain. I said, you just need to go ahead and go. We don't mess with that. And I had some coffee Saturday morning. I went by McDonald's, grabbed the coffee, went to the hospital, and then got cool. I went in there to warm it up. I asked the nurse, I said, can I warm up this coffee in there? She said, yeah, come on. She punched the code in the door and let me in. I went in there and I warmed up the coffee, about finished, got a couple seconds left. This woman swung open the door with her hand on her hip. She said, you're not supposed to be in here. Get out. What she said that for? I turned around, I looked at her. I said, there is a way to say anything to everybody. I said, and you got a nasty spirit. I said, and a worse attitude. I said, the nurse let me in here to warm up this coffee. I said, and I'm leaving. You're not supposed to be in here. Get out. I'll finish that. I said, sweetheart, you will not touch my coffee. And as soon as this thing shuts off, I'm leaving. Them other 33 seconds beat down, and she was standing there insistent that I leave. And when it stopped, I grabbed my coffee, and I said, what is your name? I'm looking at her badge. I got my phone out because it's got a camera on there, and I clicked it. I said, you see that sign on the door? It says, with assistance, patients and their loved ones can take it enter. I said, is that not what it says? You're not supposed. I said, can you come here for a second? I said, she's fussing at me. I said, she's fussing at me because you let me in here. She said I wasn't supposed to be here.